Hey Scorpio, welcome back. Let's get into this, see what is going on in your energy. First card out is the Three of Cups. So you might be rubbing elbows with somebody, maybe even getting invited to a party, a gathering, which doesn't surprise me. Thanksgiving is around the corner, right? So does not surprise me at all. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Scorpio. Ah, Scorpio, be careful because you are surrounded by karmics. Oh my goodness. Left and right. Wow. And I'm hearing that you are definitely trying your best to avoid them, trying to avoid the inevitable, okay? Like you're trying to avoid some kind of catastrophe, right? Or this could also be like a fight, an argument, right? Something like that. You're definitely going out of your way, bending backwards, just trying to avoid these people. And it looks like you got one, you got two, three, four, possibly five people that you're trying to avoid. You're trying to stay away from them. Okay? Maybe you don't realize it. Maybe you're just trying to avoid one person but not realizing that there's a group behind them. Could very well be the situation. Wow. So we have the Ace of Swords, but in reverse coming out. So maybe you've been hearing some things down the line, okay? Um, that could also indicate like you didn't get the message about something. You didn't find the message, or this could be about a legal matter, and these people are up to no good, okay? This could be a group of people that have secrets. Okay, so you might be invited to a party, but there's a secret there. Okay, so a secret, um, a secret. That's what I'm getting. Okay, tell me more. Is this a secret? What is going on here? Seven of Cups. Okay, so there is a delusion, or this could be like some kind of illusions. I'm getting illusions, huh? Okay, so this secret has something to do about you not getting the message. It could be something about legality, and about you needing clarity about this place, or clarity about this group, or about this person. This person might be trying to push you to do something you've never done before, right? Or keep you from being able to see or plan something ahead. Okay, so they're trying to prevent you from being able to plan, but it's kind of like you not getting or you not receiving all the information. So you can't make a good plan because you don't have all the information. That's what I'm hearing. So there is something going on about the communication, possibly between you and somebody else. Not necessarily has to be this person, but there is something going on about communication and something about them not wanting you to see clearly. So they could be creating some kind of confusion for you. So you wouldn't know like what are all your choices, right? So the thing is that you do have choices, but they don't want you to know you got choices. I think you have more choices than you even know yourself. So they want you to try something new, but without having all the information, without having the education to be able to do it. Why? That's the question. Why, right? Yeah. There's a goal here, okay? I'm going to let you know there is a goal. There's a reason for this, okay? Let's dig deeper. It'll become clearer as we go. It might have something to do with you driving a vehicle or running a large vehicle. Okay, sorry about that. Let me move that out of the way. Okay, so it might be about you running a big vehicle. It's kind of like telling you, "Hey, Scorpio, go drive this plane." And you're like, "Oh my God, I've never studied this before. I've never driven a plane before, right?" But they expect you to do something without having the right tools or right training. That doesn't make no sense. That does not make any sense. And then they're trying to keep you from being able to see your choices. Like, why? Okay. Why, right? Why? Why, spirit? Why is that? You know what? Let me go back to that because that is just bothering me. Why? We have the Five of Cups and the Sun in reverse. Huh. So they're definitely hiding something here with the Sun energy in reverse. They don't want to reveal everything that's going on. Okay. With the Five of Cups energy, maybe they're it's like they want to pressure you into meeting somebody's expectations. Why? Huh. Because they want to cause somebody some kind of grief. That's what I'm getting. They want to cause somebody to be in mourning. What? They want to cause somebody to be in mourning. So they want you to not know your choices. So you will drive something that you don't have the training for and make you feel like you don't have a choice, basically, because they're not giving you your choices and you don't have all the information. And it's because they're hiding something. They're preventing you from being able to see something because they want somebody to go through mourning. They want somebody to suffer some kind of loss. Huh. Okay. Tell me more about the Knight of Sticks. What's going on there? Yeah, it's inevitable. Okay, so you've been trying to avoid this tower moment, right? But it's going to happen. Like, it doesn't matter how hard you try to kick that can down the road. It's something that has to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to have this tower moment. But I feel with this tower moment, you're going to have this judgment, right? So you're going to be aware of something. Something is happening here. So you're going to be aware of something, right? You're going to have like the knowledge. This could be something that's going on in court, actually. Okay. I did see something here about something illegal, them doing something illegal. So this could have something to do with the law. We do have judgment coming out. Scorpio, this might have something to do with an Aries, a Leo, or maybe a Libra. Might be significant, okay? This could be somebody who's sick. Somebody who's sick. Somebody who's sick is going to like do something that's going to be shocking to you. Huh. So just so you know, Scorpio, this is somebody who's sick because they're overworking, okay? They are sick because they're a workaholic and they have burned themselves out. I'm hearing like working 2 jobs or 3 jobs or something like that, or working 1 full-time job and 2 part-time jobs or something like this. This person is sick because they have stressed themselves out and it has wreaked some kind of havoc on their immune system. And they have lost their confidence. So this person is angry, okay? That's what I'm hearing. They're angry. They're angry about their situation. I'm hearing they're saying to themselves that this is not how it was supposed to turn out. You know, they weren't expecting this to turn out this way. Like, of course, they were working and working and working. They were expecting to what? Get rich. They were expecting to have money. They were expecting to, have comfort, right? And then what happens? They're sick now. They're physically sick because of being overworked. So what's going on? They got hospital bills. That's what it's going on. They have medical bills. So now this person's angry about it. So this person, so that's why something's about to happen out of the blue between you and this person, and it's something that's inevitable. Like it's gonna be so shocking. Like you're about to find out something that you didn't know before. Okay, like I said, this one over here has been hiding information from you, right? And this one, yes, there's gonna be this big tower moment, but this person's gonna let something slip out. Okay, and you're about to find out something, and it's gonna be like boom, like wow, like danger, danger, danger. That's what I'm getting. Danger, danger. I'm hearing like a siren going off in your head, you know? Yeah, Danger, danger, danger. So that's what I'm getting. It's just gonna go off in your head. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're in the middle of a crisis, right? Like you're gonna say to yourself, oh my god, I'm in the middle of this crisis or something like that. And there's gonna be a huge sudden change in your perspective and your awareness. Like things that you did not know about, suddenly you're going to be able to see clearly. You're going to be aware of everything. This person's going to slip up. They're going to say something. And it might not even be like them telling you the plan or them telling you right out. No, it's more about them slipping up and you putting the pieces together. I'm seeing this as something this person didn't intend to happen, right? Like, this is not the way that this person was planning it to happen, but because of their stress, because they're sick, it's just gonna come out. They're just gonna say something, and boom, it's gonna be like a light bulb in your head. And you're gonna realize that you're standing on shaky ground. Like you're standing on a shaky foundation. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's when you're gonna jump into this energy. Like you're gonna come out of that mode of being in the dark. You know what I'm saying? If you were like this, you'd be in the dark, but you're not, right? You're coming out of the dark, right? That's what I'm hearing. And with the strength energy, it makes me feel like you're going to be able to let go of something, or you're going to be ready to let go of something. Yeah, and it might have something to do with this. But let's find out. I'm gonna go ahead and verify that. It does look like you're going to find out that you weren't in control of something that you thought you were actually in control of. Ace of Coins. Like you're going to find out that you thought you were in control of something, and it could be like property, money, inheritance, large amount of money, settlement. I mean, it could be so many things, but it's definitely something that is worth money, right? It's something that's worth money. It could also be something that has caused problems in the family as well. So these people could be people in your family. You got some shady, shady people in your family that are doing something that's illegal here and leaving you completely in the dark. And then expecting you to do something that is really reckless because you don't have the training to do it. Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, so you might have somebody around you, right, who feels like they have successfully tamed you or successfully trained you, but it's more coming out like tamed you. Successfully tamed you to do what they want you to do, right? Or to not find out things, not search into things, not find out what your options are, just to trust them. That's it, right? Like that's what they're expecting, right? Wow. Scorpio, this is crazy. So, okay, so this could be something about money or somebody wanting to get more money, right? Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on here? Like them getting more money or getting more. Whoa, I cannot make this up. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's about more money. Yeah, definitely. It's about more money, them getting some kind of reward for something. Um, oh gosh, like it's some kind of financial gain here. They want something to work out in their favor. They want to have like a new beginning, but off of your sweat or off of your pain and suffering or something like that. And it's because they want somebody to suffer. They want somebody to feel some kind of loss. They want somebody to have some kind of go through a mourning period. Maybe it's you. It could be you. It could be you that they want you to go through a mourning period, right? Okay, let's find out more. But that's what I'm getting. Huh. Maybe because they want to invest something, like they want to take money, they want to get more money so they can invest that money. something about investing money. And see, and the Three of Wands is coming out again, and we had the Three of Wands in reverse over here as well. And here it is coming out again, right? So the Three of Wands is like you not seeing clearly, not being able to see what's ahead, right? Not even knowing that there's something going on, right? Could be obstacles as well, but it could be obstacles, but it's more about you not seeing what's around the corner, right? Not seeing what's going on with the Ten of Cups, maybe something to do with the family problems. Page of Swords is coming out in reverse, and the Devil, okay? So it could be like them not wanting you to see um like something that's going on in the family. Like something lost in the family, not not ending something, like not finishing something could be significant also. Like them wanting you not to finish something, but also it could indicate like they want you to suffer, like some kind of strong breakdown, or they want you to make like some kind of poor decision, like driving something or running a machine that you don't have training for. Okay, so ooh, what is that? But it's like they want you to do something, make some kind of poor decisions, be impulsive, right? But without getting all the information. Page of Swords in reverse and the Devil, like a trap, a trap, but with you not getting the right information, right? Like listening to lies or believing lies, being trapped in some kind of lies. Wow, this is crazy. And it's because of something like they don't want you to have something in the future. They don't want you to be a part of something in the future. You know what I mean? They could be accusing you of neglecting your family or friends or something like that. That might be why they're targeting you. Okay? Like they feel like you received so much money or something like that and you didn't share it with them. Yeah. Very well could be what I'm looking at here. So, but they want you to be open to something here. They want you to be like open to some kind of seduction. Be open to some kind of seduction or a trap. Okay? Like they want you to be open to a trap. Okay. This might have something to do with an argument that you had with somebody. Okay? Or somebody playing a lot of mind games with that toxic energy, mind games and something like that. Eight of Cups, but in reverse. Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. First of all, this could be about somebody being unproductive. Okay, I just want to come back to this real quick. About somebody playing mind games and being unproductive, a manipulator, okay? Somebody who is unproductive, like they don't have a job or they don't produce something or they don't create something, right? They're unproductive, they don't make money, and it has something to do with that, okay? So that tells me that they must, they need money, right? I mean, that's what it is, Scorpio, they need money. Okay, so let's keep going. So here we have the Eight of Cups, but in reverse. So the Eight of Cups, but in reverse. With the Queen of Wands. And the Six of Wands. It's like somebody wants to take recognition, but without putting in any effort. That's what I'm getting. Like somebody... Like not really wanting to do something. That's what I'm getting. This could also be about like a past experience where somebody's being haunted by a past experience, but they still want to be in charge of something here with the Queen of Wands energy, Six of Wands energy. Like they still want to, they're unproductive, but they still want recognition, or they still want a promotion, or they still want like an upgrade. Okay, it could be like an upgrade as well. Like they're unproductive, but they still want to live the good life, right? That's what I'm getting. Like they still want to win. They still want victory. They still want things their way. Hmm. This could also indicate like they still want to get married. For one of you, this might be about a wedding. Like they still want to get married, right? They still want that promotion or financial success, but they're not doing anything to get it, but they still want it. And they want to be like in the center of attention. Yeah. It's also, it could be something like they want to have the upper hand or the advantage. Okay? The advantage over you. So let's keep going. That's another thing I'm seeing here. We have the knight, the king of blades. This is a plot. This is a plan. Yeah, it is. And it's about getting money. Look, we got it again. It's all about getting money so they can have this new beginning, getting money. This one is definitely sick. So this one's having financial problems, definitely. Apparently, this one over here is having financial problems as well. So you're surrounded by people who have financial problems. And it looks like the whole solution is you. You are their solution. Okay? So who is it that they want in mourning? Okay, because I'm seeing that too. Like they want somebody to go through loss or mourning. Ten of Pentacles is coming out. We got the Ten of Pentacles over here in reverse as well. Again, 2 times. So who is it that they want to go in mourning? It's not telling me exactly who it is, but it could be a family member. Okay, it could be a family member, somebody who they've had family problems with. If that's not you, then it's somebody around you. Or it could be, it's not telling me who it is. It could be somebody who has broken away from family tradition. That might be confirmation for somebody here, right? It's not telling me who they want. But they definitely want somebody to go through some kind of mourning period, and it's somebody that they have argued with, had problems with, somebody who they perceive, okay, who they perceive to be a jerk. Yeah. Somebody who they perceive to be reckless, a jerk, arrogant, somebody who they perceive to be like somebody who doesn't have self control, like useless, basically. Like somebody who they perceive to be useless. Yeah. So that's what they want. They want that. Okay, so I'm trying to think what I should ask Spirit. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle these cards. I'm getting a third deck out. Wow, this was a crazy reading. Be careful. When anytime somebody's trying to push you into doing something that's reckless, like running a machine that you've never done before and you don't have training for, say hell no. You know what I mean? Until you get proper training, do not run nothing. Spirit, what else should Scorpio know here? Hangman in reverse. Time to take action. Time to take action. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit is saying to refuse something from these people. Refuse something from them. They might be trying to give you a gift or something, and it might be something that you're not aware of, right? They might be trying to give you something, okay? And there might be like something attached to it, okay? Ten of Cups. Gotta end something. I feel like the Ten of Cups is coming out because you need to end something. Usually tens, mean endings and new beginnings. I mean, because yeah. I feel like this means like to end something more than anything. Like end something or turn to your community. It could mean that too. Turn to somebody in your community or turn to somebody in your family. Okay? Somebody who's not aware of what's going on here. Again, 10 again. So you got 10, 10. But one is upright, one's reversed. So, a negative and a positive. That's significant. Somebody who's neutral. That's what it is. So it has to be somebody who's neutral. So they want you to go turn to somebody who's neutral, right? Because if you have a 10 positive and then you have a 10 negative, what does that put you? That puts you at 0. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you have a 10 positive and then you get a 10 negative, that equals 0. So it has to be somebody who's neutral. They want you to go to somebody who's neutral. That's what I'm getting. Tell somebody who's neutral. So this could be a family member, but doesn't have to be. It could be somebody in your community, somebody who you trust, somebody that you have a good rapport with, right? Tell them what's going on. Tell them what these people have done. Tell them, especially tell them how they wanted you. They were trying to push you to run some kind of equipment that you're not trained, okay? And then when this person starts telling you stuff, whatever they tell you, you need to go tell this person. It's not necessarily a legal, like a law enforcement person. This is more like somebody in your family or somebody in your community. You got to tell somebody. That's what it is. You got to tell somebody. Okay? Spirit is saying you got to tell somebody. Because if not, you're going to get blocked. Or you're going to get cornered. Okay? Or you're gonna get yourself stuck in a situation where you're not gonna have the money, you're not gonna have the resources, you're not even gonna have the will, you know what I mean, the free will to get yourself out of the situation. Okay? You're actually getting cornered. Okay? That's the point. You're getting cornered, Scorpio. I would be highly cautious with these people. With the hangman energy coming out in reverse, that could be trouble. Okay? Like you rejecting trouble, getting away from trouble, not accepting trouble, right? Something like that. Okay? Scorpio, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this reading. This was a very, very interesting reading. Yeah, and now I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this. I hope this helps you in some kind of way. You definitely don't want anything from these people, and you need to find out who definitely has control over this. It's either I'm getting a will, property, inheritance, or a will about inheritance, or a will about property, a house, something like that. Okay, so you're definitely gonna have to look into that because apparently you think that you're in control of it, but you're not. Somebody else is actually in control. So you definitely want to check into that. Anyway, Scorpio, thank you for being here. Catch me in the next one. Hope this helps you knowing, okay? And of course, like Spirit said, tell somebody. You got to tell somebody. All right? Y'all take care, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.